So you want to know what the variables for rigid bodies mean, but you have the patience of a bored puppy? Let's get started. Mass refers to how heavy an object is. Objects with greater mass are harder to push. Physics material can be used to change how your object interacts with the world. Friction is just, well, friction. For rough, there are three scenarios. Current object is rough, colliding object is not rough. In this case, Godot will use the roughness of the rough object. Both objects are not rough. Then, Godot will use the lower of the two frictions. Both objects are rough. Then, Godot will use the higher of the two frictions. Bounce ranges from 0 to 1, with 1 being all energy kept after bouncing, and 0 being completely not bouncy. Absorbent makes the bounce variable remove bounciness from the colliding object instead of increasing it. Gravity scale changes the acceleration due to gravity. Custom integrator is for custom physics processing. Continuous collision detection is for better collision detection for fast objects to prevent them from phasing through one another. Contact monitor is to allow for collision detection. Select your character rigid body. Right-click the body entered signal. Press connect. Press connect again and type print body. Run the game. Notice how no matter what you touch, nothing gets printed because we have not enabled collision detection. Enable the contact monitor. Set the contacts reported to 1. And now we are able to detect collisions. Sleeping stops force calculations until apply impulse is set, or another object collides with it. If can sleep is active, objects that are stationary will be put to sleep to save on physics processing. Axis lock prevents certain objects from moving. For example, the difference between rigid body mode and character mode is that all of the angular rotations are locked in character mode. Linear and angular refer to the linear velocity and angular momentum. Damping affects how quickly energy from these motions are dissipated. Layers and mass determine whether objects detect each other. For example, if a mass masks a layer, it will detect a collision and emit a body-entered signal. However, the body on the layer does not detect the collision unless it masks the other object. If two objects are on the same layer, no detection is performed because neither of them are performing detection. Layers and masks are stored as binary numbers. To determine the number representing multiple layers, mouse over the layer, record the value, do this for all layers, add the numbers, and you will have the corresponding value which represents the combination of layers. And that's probably all you need to know about 3D physics in Godot.